You touched upon clinical trials. Where do they fit in?
Yeah, in my view, clinical trials are our best weapon against cancer, period. I think that's true across the board, even for cancers like DLBCL, where the majority of patients are cured with a first treatment like an R-CHOP type therapy. All of our treatments at some level came from a clinical trial. We didn't just have treatments fall out of the cancer treatment tree. They all came from patients going on to clinical trials, trying to improve upon previous standards. And as I mentioned, CHOP has been there for about 40 years. R-CHOP has been there for about 20 years. We don't do a lot of things that we would consider, risk of death that we trust a 40-year-old technology to try and save us from. We like the latest, we like the modern, we like what's the shiny new object. And so clinical trials are the way that we define new standards and move forward to do new therapies. CAR T cells are an incredible advance. Those didn't exist a handful of years ago. They were only defined as successful in clinical trials. So my advice to a patient who's diagnosed with DLBCL is ask your provider, ask your physician or your PA or your nurse practitioner, what clinical trials are available to me? If the answer is we don't have any, go on the internet, figure out where you could go for a second opinion where clinical trials might be available. And there's plenty of resources online to try and figure this out. Time is of the essence for this disease. We don't have 6 months to shop around and go figure out what centers, but clinical trials are really the only engine we have to drive progress to do better and cure more patients.